Okay, napapansin nyo ba marami nagbebenta ng mga compounded tirzepatide or semaglutide sa online or sa mga different clinics? Some people say they are exactly like Mounjaro or Ozempic. Yung mga iba naman sabi nila dangerous daw po ito. So, what's the truth guys? Ready na kayo sa discussion? Let's start! Good day again guys, this is Dr. Ivan Cudal, your internist and your endocrinologist. Here in this page and in this channel, we try to educate people regarding diabetes, thyroid, and other hormonal diseases. So yun nga, compounded medications, compounded GLP, compounded semaglutide, or compounded tirzepatide. Ito yung topic natin for today. This is not about creating fear, it's about helping you making informed decisions. Siyempre, based on current medical evidence. So, ito po yung 5 things na kailangan nyo malaman as a pasyente with regards to the compounded injectables, compounded tirzepatide, and compounded semaglutide. Okay, number 1. What does compounded actually mean? So guys, let's start with the basics. Compounded, hindi naman ibig sabihin nun fake yung gamot. Compounding is actually a long-standing pharmacy practice wherein ang isang medication specifically ginagawa ng licensed compounding pharmacy to meet the individual problems of the patient. This compounding practice, ginagamit ito para magbigay ng different dosage kunwari sa ibang pasyente. For example, yung mga bata po natin, hinahati kasi yung mga tablets na hindi kayang gawin via syrup, yun, ginagawa po ng mga pharmacists po natin yun. Paper tablets nga ba tawag doon? O kaway-kaway mga pharmacists dyan. A different formulation, mas maganda ba sa'yo alcohol-based or water-based yung iinumin mo? Removal of certain inactive ingredient kasi nga meron kang allergy sa specific na laman ng gamot na to. Or number 4, when there are certain temporary shortages dun sa mga ibang gamot na kailangan ng buong lugar or mundo. So the word compounded is not exactly the problem. The important question is, paano ito ginawa? Saan ito ginawa? And is it appropriate to your situation? So this leads us to number 2. Why are there so many people using the compounded GLP? Bakit nga ba maraming taong gumagamit ng compounded semaglutide or compounded tirzepatide? So let's be honest guys, one of the biggest concerns is cost. Siyempre, yung second, yung availability. Many branded GLP medications, ito nga yung Ozempic, Wegovy, tirzepatide, yung Mounjaro na brand, or yung Zepbound, mahal po sila in reality. Siyempre, based on a Filipino budget. And in some countries, medyo shortage po siya. Marami kasing gumagamit, sikat na sikat ito. Not only for diabetes, syempre isa sa mga mas gamit nila pang weight loss medications. So ang tanong dito sa Pilipinas, Dok, afford ko ba yung mga gamot na to? Or Dok, saan ko hahanapin tong mga to? Because of these challenges, syempre mga iba't ibang clinic naghanap na rin po ng paraan. Either kukuha sila sa mga merong lugar na nagko-compound ng mga gamot ito, or yun nga, maghahanap ng ibang lugar saan sila makakuha. I myself completely understand why patients become so interested. But, isang malaking but, affordability should never replace safety. Ito yung kailangan yung tandaan kapag kumukuha kayo ng gamot, be it injectable man yan or oral na mga gamot po. Kaya nga ako in my practice kung minsan mas sinasabi ko, oh ito patient, mas kunin mo tong gamot na to kasi mas kilala ko to, mas safe ito, mas effective ito. And that leads us to question number 3. Parehas nga ba talaga sila? In general, these compounded medications are not same as the commercially available ones. Siguro ito yung isa sa mga pinaka-importanting kailangan nyo malaman. Many people assume compounded equals generic na gamot. But, hindi po ito accurate. Mali po ito. Commercially approved GLP medications have undergone strict manufacturing quality, consistency, stability, effectiveness, and of course, yung safety po natin. These compounded medications did not go through that proper process. Ginawa po nila itong gamot na to and yun, directly na kaagad sa mga pasyente. Although syempre, that doesn't mean na automatically unsafe rin po sila, but it does mean na isang compounded na gamot may variability siya compared sa ibang compounded na gamot. Ibig sabihin kahit iisang lugar lang yung gumawa ng mga yun, yung laman ng injection A, injection B, injection C, pwedeng magkakaiba. And based from injectable therapy, syempre consistency is the key for every medication. Kaya nga po sa insulin, tignan nyo, mahirap siyang magkaroon ng generic na insulin. Mahirap ding mag-apply for insulins. Kasi very strict yung compliance po nila. Not only the safety, but syempre yung batch manufacturing, katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, effectiveness, stability, at itong mga to. Kailangan pare-pareho sila kada gawa ng isang batch ng gamot. So yun nga, buo na loob mo na gusto mong mag-injectable therapy, be it for your diabetes or mas gusto mong papayat, syempre, tatanungin niyo po sana yung physician nyo. Number 1, prepared po ba ito ng isang legitimate licensed pharmacy? Number 2, saan ba galing ito? Locally made or in import? Number 3, what ingredient is actually inside? Semaglutide nga ba talaga? Tirzepatide nga ba talaga? Or yung mga usong other GLPs na nandyan? Paano ko i-store mga to? And paano ko i-inject itong mga gamot na ito? And syempre, importante, tanongin mo yung doktor, ano yung mga dapat kong bantayan na possible side effects kapag mag-i-inject ako ng mga ganito. O nga pala, meron tayong video regarding that. I-link ko na lang yung description sa baba. These are the questions every patient deserves an answer to. Kaya kayo na mga pasyente, dapat tinatanong nyo yung doktor or sang clinic kayo galing kung meron kayong i-inject na ganito. Especially, syempre, yung mga compounded medications comes in vials. Kailangan mo ng siringgilya para makita yung tamang dosage. Not exactly dun sa legitimate na pre-filled syringe, meron ka lang mechanism na gagawin and alam mo yung exact dose na may inject para sa'yo. If these instructions are not clear, syempre, dosing mistakes can happen. Dok, paano dito sa Pilipinas? Sobrang nakikita ko po siya kahit online. Actually, yun rin po yung problema ko These medications, compounded or not, usually nakikita po natin sa mga social media pages natin. Facebook man yan, TikTok, Instagram, or other online marketing place. Minsan nagbebenta, sabi nila, doktor, madalas hindi naman po. Some advertisements, sinasabi nila na same as Ozempic, guaranteed weight loss, or cheaper than the branded medications. Before purchasing this injectable medication, syempre kailangan mo munang tanongin yung sarili mo. Do I know exactly what I'm buying? Ito ba ay prescribed ng proper medical doctor? And how can I monitor these side effects? Me, as an endocrinologist, hindi lang naman yung concern namin is kung gumagana to. Alam natin na itong mga legit na gamot gumagana talaga. Kaya nga sila sikat na sikat But the concerning thing is whether the patients are receiving this medication safely, with quality, and appropriately. Ito yung mga bagay na dapat kayo mismo mga pasyente kailangan nyo ring tanggapin. Tanungin nyo po sa doktor nyo or tanungin nyo kung sino man yung nagbigay sa inyo ng mga to. So guys, what do the guidelines say naman ba? According to American Diabetes Association and Association of Clinical Endocrinologists, these are medications approved for diabetes and obesity. But these are not recommended as a first-line primary medication to these kinds of patients. Baseline pa rin, lifestyle modification, diet and exercise, and syempre may mga initial na gamot na dapat tayong binibigay. Take note, ito na yung mga legit na gamot, yung mga pre-filled syringe. In short, there's a strong evidence approved for these products, but yun nga po, sa compounded, wala pang masyadong studies. Ito yung kailangan nating malaman para masabi natin na pwede nating ibigay itong mga to sa mga pasyente. Okay, medyo nalito na ba kayo? Ito lang kailangan nyo malaman guys. Compounded GLP medications are not automatically bad, but they are also not automatically same dun sa mga legit pre-filled medications natin. Like in medicine, the answer is not simply black and white. If you yourself is considering to be injecting this kind of medication, syempre kailangan mong tanungin yung sarili mo. Kung yung compounded yung i-inject ko, tanggap ko ba yung mga risks and benefits? Alam ba ng doktor ko na ito ang ini-inject ko? And exactly ano ba yung dosing na kailangan kong i-inject? Because guys, remember, at the end of the day, the safest treatment is one that is evidence-based, medically supervised, and of course, tailored to you, the patient. Oh, I think that's it. Sana guys, may natutunan po kayo regarding this video. If you have questions and concern, please comment nyo lang po sa baba. And syempre, para sa support ng ating channel, please like, share, and subscribe para mas marami tayong matulungan. This has been Dr. Ivan Codal, your internist and your endocrinologist. Signing out.